We all want to be stronger and healthier for the people around us.
The protein patch builds strength in muscles, which in turn makes you happier.
And when you're happier, that creates the ideal atmosphere for a more productive world.
The protein patch is a quick, effective way to get protein in your body for an even quicker recovery. Quickness is the key for the busy American lifestyle today. For example, gym.
Jim is a 29-year-old fitness enthusiast who lives near the gym. He has a steady job as an electrician, and at home he has a wife and a 3-year-old kid. Every day, Jim has enough time to go to the gym for about 2 hours, and his job allows him to pay for a gym membership and protein. Every day, Jim goes to the gym, and he feels great in his own skin, pumping that iron. He makes everyone around him happier, too. But post-workout, Jim has to drink that protein shake, and he hates the taste of protein shakes. But Jim knows he has to drink it in order to gain that muscle mass he wants to. This makes Jim feel sick and miserable. It's not just Jim. Jim is one of 23% of adults in America who work out daily and struggle with the taste of protein shakes. Protein shakes may seem convenient, but in reality, they are a true hassle.
Health nuts crack under the daily pressure of the 3 T's: time, taste, and transportation. Let's look at the 3 T's. First, time. People don't have enough of it. People don't have enough time in their day to be making a protein shake. Sitting at their kitchen counter, pouring in their water or milk, then their mix, shaking it up, having to go everywhere. Then once they're done drinking it, having to clean it all up. This is valuable time that can be spent with family or friends. Taste. Don't even get me started on that chalky, dry taste rolling down your throat. Ugh. People drink protein shakes every day just to get sick. Transportation. Having to carry that 20-pound bag full of shaker cups that always break, gym clothes, and other supplements. What if you had a little box of 30 patches that could do more than that 20-pound gym bag?
The protein patch simply does not crack under the pressure of the daily 3 T's.
It thrives under the pressure of the daily 3 T's. Time. All you gotta do is slap that little patch on your arm and let it do its thing. No need for mixing protein shakes. It also eliminates taste. With the protein patch being on the arm and soaking into the bloodstream, no need for tasting that protein shake. And transportation. It comes in a box of 30 patches. Just a little box that can be held in your hand. So no need for that grueling pain of that 20-pound gym bag on your shoulders. The protein patch takes the idea of a nicotine patch, but puts protein in it for a quicker recovery. According to Market Connections, it's about $10,000 to conduct a university study. So to initially develop our product, we'll be going to the University of Minnesota to have a university study done. Now, the science behind how it works. Once you put that patch on your arm, you pull the adhesive off. Once the adhesive is off, the protein is soaking into your skin, which gets into your bloodstream. Once in your bloodstream, the blood is flowing through your muscles. Once it's flowing through your muscles, the amino acids latch onto your muscles. Then it takes about 2 or 3 minutes for the muscles to absorb. Now, if you were drinking protein shakes, it has to go through the whole digestive system, which actually takes about an hour or so. For marketing, we'll be going to fitness expos like this one. We will be putting posters up in local gyms like Lifetime and Dakota, and we'll be getting free trials. People that want to try out the patch but don't really know if it works, we'll be giving them for about 1 box, which is a month's worth of protein, and they can try it out. In exchange for that, we'll be getting their emails. That way we can email out to them our deals and stuff to become a subscriber. Now what this costs us is going to be on $3,000 for the events, $15,000 for the posters, advertising, $6,000 for the free trials. That totals to about $2,400. And we're estimating through all this marketing about 90 people for the next year. So we look at our customer acquisition costs. You take the $2,400 divided by the 90, you get $267 per customer. For our revenue streams, we're going to be we have 2 revenue streams: asset sales and subscription fees. It's about $50 for a whey protein patch, which is what we have. Now our competitors charge about $65 for a whey protein mix to be in a shake. So we're $15 less than the average competitor. We'll also be having subscription fees. It's a one-time fee that our subscriber will have to pay, which is $10. Then the subscriber will get constant deals on like shirts, the box of proteins, and hopefully eventually like post-workout supplements. Inventory and distribution cost. It's about $2.50 to hold a box in inventory and $3 to ship it. We have a 4,000 person market. So you add that all up, it's $406,800 in distribution costs. It's all fun and games when we're talking about revenue. We gotta talk about costs.
It costs about $30 to make a box of protein patches, and since we have around 4,000 customers, it'll be around $1.7 million in total protein patch production. And in addition to that, we'll have $567,000 in subscription fees because basically for the subscribers, there's a $5 off deal, and we have to pay for that in order to keep the customers around and generate new customers as well. And in total, for our goods, it will cost around $2 million. In order to help us with the whole selling process and marketing process, we'll be bringing on 3 people to help us. We'll have a director of marketing who will go to the marketing events, which is like the fitness expos, such as Body Power and other ones like that. And they will basically market our product for us and get our name out there for people. We will have a production manager who will basically manage the warehouse and send out shipments and manage the inventory and make sure everything is good there. We will also have a developer who will generate more science stuff, so he will basically develop our product and help us better it for the future. In additional expenses for our marketing manager or director of marketing, there will be $1,000 set aside for him for hotel and travel expenses to the different expos, and the $10,000 for the product development, which is where we will be paying the University of Minnesota to develop our product. And some of our fixed expenses will be the $2,500 for the licenses and permit to sell the inventory, and $15,000 in technology, which will be for our developer to use for his computer programs to help better the patch, and $10,000 a month or $10,000 a year in warehouse rent, which will total around $38,500 in the first year. For our total cost of goods, our expenses will all total around $667,000, and with a 9.85% Minnesota income tax, we will be generating about $436,000 in income in the first year.
So based on our income, we're getting about a 42% gross profit margin in the first year, meaning that for every dollar we're putting in, we're getting 42% of that back, and the other is going to costs. We're asking for about $700,000 in investment to cover our initial costs. And that'll give you about a 62% return on investment, meaning for every dollar that our investors are putting in, they're getting 62% of that back. Now in 2024, 5 years later, we're projecting about $956,000 in total revenue. Now that'll get our investors on their initial $700,000 investment 136% return on investment. So our investors are getting a real payout. The protein patch is the final piece to making a stronger you.
Nice. That was pretty good.
There's like just a